Hey guys, so today I'm going to be shiny hunting for the first time on this channel. Now, this is going to be a bit weird because I once recorded a half-an-hour video for a Heart Gold YouTube video on my main YouTube channel, and in my editor, I've got a new editor. It's the old one. I still kind of use it for certain things, but you know, it is the old one, so if I need to, I can just do everything on my new one. It should be fine. But on my old one, for some reason it made the footage go weird, but it was fine on the camera. So I'm just kind of going to film this. I'm just going to pray that it's fine. Anyway, what I've done is I've set this up in such a way where I've literally just got my 3DS on my desk. Look, there's my hand. It's very zoomed in. Yeah, so I've got my 3DS. I'm on my desk and I've got my camera set up on my tripod. It's at full battery. My 3DS isn't at full battery, but I can plug it in if I need to. And I've just zoomed my camera in. Now, I apologise for the sort of low quality of the screen because it's a bit fuzzy and all that, but the problem is I cannot control that because I can't get a screen recorder. If I record something off on my TV, it should be fine, but because it's a little screen, it won't work like that. Anyway, I'm just going to sit down here and start hunting, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the friend safari like I'm doing now, and I'm in a dragon one. So there's Noibat, Gabite and Druddigon in this one. I was hunting in here before, but these are the 3 different Pokemon in here. So Noibat, Gabite, I'd like to get a Gabite, but I'd also like to get a Noibat, but a shiny Druddigon wouldn't be too bad, because what I'm trying to do is get every single Pokemon in its shiny form. So that means not just one shiny, like say Gibble. I need to get 3 shiny Gibbles, or a shiny Gibble, a shiny Gabite, and a shiny Garchomp. So I need to get every single part of the evolution line as a shiny Pokemon, which is very, well, let's just say it's a bit crazy, because just doing this and getting, like, say the rare odds of me getting a shiny Noibat, I'm going to have to try and get 2 of them, so I can have a shiny Noibat and a shiny Noivern, just so I can have a complete collection. I managed to do that with Magikarp, but at one point, well, not at one point, but I ended up trading away my shiny Gyarados to get a shiny Octillery with somebody. I don't know them personally, it was off the GTS. But that is pretty, well, it's actually not annoying, because I had a Magikarp and a Gyarados, and I still have got a Magikarp. So if I decide to not do the thing with every single part of them, you know, every single thing, that's fine. But judging by the fact I originally had 2 shiny Magikarp, and I chose to evolve one of them into a, well, you know, I evolved one of those Magikarp into a Gyarados, so I'd have a Magikarp and a Gyarados. Pretty insane. And the only reason why is I was hunting for a shiny Goldeen, and I ended up getting another Magikarp, and it just so happened to be shiny. And I was completely blown away. Here's a sad story for you with this. It's not this friend safari, but I was in an electric one, and Pokemon there, I'm pretty sure was I know there was a Luxio. Oh, I remember. I think it's a Electabuzz, a Luxio, and something else like a Plusle or something. And I have a shiny Electabuzz now, which is cool. But at one point, I came across a shiny Luxio, and Luxio in its shiny form looks incredible, and so does Luxray. And I saw this, and I was like, oh my god, I'm catching this and evolving it into Luxray. And at the time, I didn't have my Mew in front, and my Mew, as you can see here, if I just move this up a bit, then hopefully you're going to be able to see, but this top one is False Swipe. And because it's False Swipe, if you don't know what False Swipe does, it's, say for instance, if it would one-shot Pokemon, so say a level 100 against a level 1, so say it's level 1 Zigzagoon, and the Zigzagoon was shiny, and I decided, because I had a Pokemon with False Swipe in the front of my party, I decided, you know what, I'm definitely going to catch this Zigzagoon, but I'm going to try and catch it in a simple Pokeball, but I don't want to catch it, say it wouldn't be level 1, but like level 2 or 3, and I don't want to just maybe let it accidentally leave. I want to have better odds, so I would use Full Swipe, which would get it down to 1 HP, because if it would one-shot, then it just puts it down to 1 HP, and if it wouldn't, then it would just do regular sorts of damage. But Anyway, so I'd end up, attacking it with full swipe. It would go down to 1 HP, then throw the Pokeball. And because I didn't have Mew in the front of my party when I was fighting the Luxio, I had to switch out so I could full swipe it, and then, because at that time I didn't have Quick Balls, I just had Ultra Balls, and I was like, I want to throw an Ultra Ball, but it's probably going to be too bad. So I decided to switch into my Mew to try and use full swipe. I switched in, I used full swipe, it was all fine. Then after I used full swipe, because obviously I didn't one-shot it, because I kept it alive with full swipe, it could use a move. And the move it decided to use was Roar, which if you don't know, Roar isn't like Howl. Howl boosts your attack and your special attack, I believe, or your attack and defense, or your attack and speed, or something like that. It boosts your attack, and possibly something else, I'm not sure. Roar, on the other hand, doesn't boost your defense. It forces your opponent to run away. And it hit, and I was forced to run away from a shiny Luxio, which looked incredible. I wanted to catch it and evolve it, but it made me run away, and I lost that shiny Luxio. And I haven't gotten a shiny Luxio since. And in this stream, I want to go back for it, but I'm going to stay in here because I want to get a shiny Gabite or a shiny Noivern. Anyway, for this, just with this quality, I apologise that it's really bad. Hopefully in the next stream, because I'm thinking about maybe doing these every 2 or 3 weeks. But hopefully in the next stream, I think I have enough money to possibly fix my 3DS screen, or just buy a capture card which could be compatible with my 3DS. Because if I could do that, then what I can do is I can use my camera as a face cam, and I can do all the recording software from my computer, and it shouldn't be laggy, hopefully, because I'll test it for an hour or something, and I'll just shiny hunt on my own and just see how it turns out. But hopefully it wouldn't be laggy, because the footage is coming from this and being on my computer, not from my computer and staying on my computer, so it shouldn't be laggy, hopefully. I might try that, but if I can't do that, then what I'll at least try and do is fix my screen, because I need to fix my screen. I need to. If I can't fix my 3DS screen, then I'm going to be stuck with a horrible cracked screen for a long time. And the weird thing is this, I'm touching it, you can probably just see a massive finger right now, but this, it's not actually on the outside. I cannot feel it at all. I actually can't feel the crack. And I don't know why. I think it's on the inside, so it's inside here, and it's really annoying. It's so annoying, because I look at this and it's just in the way. And I actually looked at one point, because I got so curious to just see how my screen used to look. I looked at my one of my first Omega Ruby playthroughs before I screen cracked. I looked at one of my first ones to see the screen. Oh my god, it looked so incredible just without a crack in the way. And whenever I see anybody else's screen, there's just no crack. I'm just like, this looks so much better than my screen. It's so annoying. If you want to know, I might as well tell you, because you don't really get a say in this, because this is a pre-recorded video. But the reason, well, it's not even a reason, how I broke my screen is actually a really, really annoying story. And it was such a long time ago. It's when I was still going to primary school. It was not even the end of the year. It was maybe March or something. And in the UK, if you don't know, year 6, I don't know what grade that is in America, but year 6, which is when you're generally about 10 or 11, normally 10, 9, possibly 9, 10, which is normally 9, and by the end, like me, you turn 11, normally, or you turn 11 in the holidays, or something. But I turned 11 on July the 12th, which is before you break up. I'm not sure about primary school, I can't remember. I think you break up on the 19th or something in primary school, and 23rd, I believe, in high school. But anyway, if you're not familiar with the UK stuff, you can Google it if you want. But generally, in year 6, you're about 10 years old. But anyway, it was, I believe it was about February, March, or April of year 6. Because I remember I was doing YouTube videos at the time. Because I got X. I remember this. I got X at the start of 2016. Or was it the start of 2016? Hang on a second, I can't remember. Oh yes, it was. It was definitely the start of 2016, because I started my YouTube channel. Okay, it wasn't March, so that's when I started my YouTube channel. It must have been May. Yeah, I believe it was May or June, or maybe even July, I'm not sure. or in fact it could have even been like in the holidays at some point when I was like starting high school. Either way, it was sometime in 2016, like early 2016. I believe before August, but after like May. Well, no, after April. Like after April, but before August or something like that. But anyway, what happened is I was staying at my dad's, and I was playing my 3DS in the way back here. Excuse me. But anyway, I was playing my 3DS on the way back here, and what ended up happening was I got out of the car, and for some reason, I was carrying my jacket on my arm, or in both my hands. I was carrying my jacket because I was like hot or something, so I was just like, I don't want to wear this, I'm just going to carry it. So I was carrying it, I had my phone. Christ, what's going on with my throat? It's annoying. That's really annoying. Anyway, I had my phone and my 3DS on top of it, because I was like, on my 3DS, and I was going to my phone, let's go back to my 3DS, and then back to my phone. Mainly just to check the time on my phone. But I got out and I checked the time, and I realised I couldn't get it back into my pocket, so I put it onto the onto my jacket. And I went over to the door, and oh, I remember, this was actually a day before I went to school. Like, I stayed at my dad's on like the Sunday or something, and I went back on the Monday morning. Excuse me, but I don't know what's going on with this cough. It's like I've been fine for like the past 4 hours, and when I choose to make a YouTube video, it's like, no, I'm gonna give up on you. Right now. I don't know what this is. Why has it just suddenly appeared? In the middle of when I'm trying to tell a story as well. Oh. Wait, I'll give it a few seconds and then carry on. Still don't know what could have caused that. That's weird. That's really weird. Okay. Just hope that doesn't interrupt again. So anyway, I was coming back in the car, and I got out here at my house, and because I stayed at my dad's the night before, and it was like Sunday, and I was coming back on a Monday. Okay, I do not believe this. Why am I this stupid? I should have bought a drink out there or something. I'm sitting here, shiny something, while making a YouTube video, and my throat decides to just cut out. I'm pretty much, it's like I'm screaming, like you know when you scream and there's that pain in your throat. It's like that, but it's really dry as well. Christ. Anyway, so I got in my car, came to the front door. Front door. Thank you, throat. I came to the front door, and because it was a Monday, my dad works like all throughout the week. Week. There we go. So my dad like dropped me off and then went to work, and the door was open. So my mum was there. So I went up to the door, and I tried to open it with my right hand. And while I was doing that, the jumper, well, no, it wasn't a jumper, it's like a jacket, you know, jacket. That fell from my hand with my phone. I grabbed my phone like in mid-fall, but my 3DS fell onto the concrete. Oh my god. So it's like, it's not that bad, like outside, it's not that bad concrete. It's like, you know, the general pathway sort of concrete, but not gravel. It's like path sort of concrete, but not roads, tarmac. It's like that type of concrete. And I dropped it on that, and I just heard, duh, and my, I literally just heard, like, duh, and my cartridge, which is a Mega Ruby, that popped out, and the thing is, I think I had a Mega Ruby in there because I was training off camera for a gym or something. Oh no, I remember what I was doing. Is at the point where you go up, a mountain, I can't remember what it's called, Mount Coronet? I think it's, no, that's Sinnoh, isn't it? Mount Ember? No. I'm pretty sure it's not a thing. It's like that. It's that Fireside Mountain. You know, the one where you fight Team Magma on top of it. I was on top of that, and I think I was figuring out how to get there. I said, "Oh no, I remember. I ended the video there. That's what happened. I ended the video there, and I just kept it in my 3DS, and I took my 3DS with me, and I was training off camera in the car. That's why I was on my 3DS." and then I got back and I dropped it, and the cartridge popped out, and I hadn't saved, so I lost like all of that progress, the training and getting up, because I hadn't saved like after the video. So I had to redo that off camera, because my cartridge popped out, and you know and I hadn't saved it, and I picked it up, opened the door, you know, put things down on my stairs before I closed the door in case it happened again. And I went upstairs, and I was already like in my uniform and all that, because I changed into that into my dad's. What? I changed into that at my dad's, so I wouldn't have to, you know, change clothes again when I got home. And I went upstairs, and I put my phone on charge, and I put my 3DS on charge, and opened it up. It turned off, which is annoying, and I put the cartridge back in there, and I turned it on because obviously you can't see the cracks. Because they're not like full cracks, I can't see the cracks when it's like off. So I just turned it on, and literally just these just kind of appeared on the screen. I just literally, I'm not going to recreate it, but I was like sitting. I think I was sitting on my bed because at the time I had I had a really small sort of bedside table. It was like a really low but really long. I had that, and that's why I put my phone and my 3DS. And I literally, because I saw those, I shut my 3DS. Put it on the table, and I'm pretty sure I just got up and just headbutted the wall. I'm not going to recreate it because there's literally like no bare walls around here. The only one I can see is over there by my door, like two of them by my door, and by my bedside table. That's literally it. But anyway, I headbutted the wall, and that's literally about it, the story. But in the video after, on Omega Ruby, I'm pretty sure it's like the video right after, I explained, I was like, okay, so I've had to redo everything off camera. If you're wondering what these cracks are on the screen, I dropped my 3DS, which is why I had to redo everything, and it's made these cracks on my screen. Like, as if redoing everything wouldn't be bad enough, it's just put 3 or 4 massive black marks on my screen, which I cannot get rid of. It was a very unfortunate event. Very unfortunate. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going here until the video reaches 25 minutes. Then after that, I'll try chain fishing, maybe, because right now I'm literally just encountering Pokemon, then running away while telling a story, just hunting for, you know, a shiny Noibat or Kabuto Dredagon or something, just hunting for a shiny. But afterwards with chain fishing, I'm not going to be just doing that process. What I'm actually going to be doing is, you know, actually going through the thing. So that's kind of, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's kind of like cool with, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I literally have no idea. I actually have no idea what I'm trying to say. This doesn't make any sense at all. I think what I was going to try and say before I said it's kind of cool was I'm going to do chain fishing for about 15 minutes because chain fishing is one of the fastest ways. And fun fact, chain fishing, obviously where I got my 2 shiny Magikarps, and I got other things really sure from chain fishing. But did I? I might have only got the I literally might have only gotten the shiny Magikarps, because I didn't get the shiny Gyarados. Remember, I got 2 shiny Magikarps and evolved one of them into the Gyarados. I think yeah, I think it might have just been them. I've hunted for different Pokemon. I've hunted for a Love Disc and I've hunted for a Golween, but I'm pretty sure those are the only ones I've got. Like, I have a shiny Octillery, but I didn't catch that. I traded that. Same with the Sandshrew, because I got a shiny Nincada. And fun fact, shiny Nincada was the first Pokemon I shiny hunted, and I evolved it. Because if you don't know, when you evolve Nincada, you get a Ninjask and a Shedinja, so you get 2 Pokemon, which is 2 shinies, because obviously they have to be shiny from the evolved form. And I kept my Ninjask, which is why I have a shiny Ninjask. And I was in a trade with somebody. I showed up my shiny Shedinja, and they offered a shiny Sandshrew, and I was just like, well, heck yeah. There's literally like no difference on Ninjask and Shedinja. Like on Nincada, it's obvious because Nincada's like a sort of gold-ish sort of color, and Ninjask is like the exact same, maybe like a darker grey. Because I'm pretty sure, like, whatever it is, you know, the darker parts, I'm pretty sure it's not actually black, I'm pretty sure it's grey. Like, or maybe a light grey in the normal one. And it just goes to darker grey in like shiny form. And Ninjask, no, that's Ninjask. Shedinja literally goes from like no change at all, like literally no change. I think the only change that there is its like stomach, like its, you know, sort of belly area. Pretty sure that just gets a tiny bit lighter and that's about it. I literally, or maybe, I think, or maybe, it's either that, or the stomach gets lighter, like the stomach slash belly area, that gets lighter, and the rest of the body gets a tiny bit darker. It's either that one or the first one. I think it's the first one though. I can't remember. That that's about it. So I actually got the Nincada from Friend Safari. I've also got other Pokemon from the Friend Safari. I've got a shiny. I've currently got a shiny Chestnut, which is incredible because I was hunting in the grass one and I came across a shiny Quilladin. And fun fact, because the only Pokemon that were available there was a Quilladin. I'm pretty sure it was like a Forretress. Was it Forretress? No. No, it wasn't a Forretress. That's like a bug, isn't it? I forgot what it's called. I've actually forgotten. There's one of them that's like a deer. I've actually completely forgotten that one. It's not Stantler, or anything like that. It's the grass type deer. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember the name. But there was that. Oh, Ferrothorn. It might have been Ferrothorn. It might have been Ferrothorn anyway. But there was Quilladin and then two others. And I was hunting, and personally I wanted the shiny Quilladin. If you look at shiny Chestnut, like, no offense to all of you people who love Chestnut or like any like Quilladin, Chespin is really cute. Its colours are like perfect, but then it evolves into Quilladin, and it's like really weird. It's like really rotund, but not in a cute way, and it's like it's really weird. Like its colouring's fine. It's like Chespin. When it evolves into Chestnut, for some reason it's beige, white, and like green, and I don't know why. I literally have no idea why. But the shiny version is it's literally like it's Chespin and Quilladin's colours. I can't remember what shiny. Oh yeah, I remember. Shiny Quilladin is actually, I'm pretty sure it's like black and red. It's like black and it's got like red lines in some places, and I think a bit of green as well, which is cool. Not sure about shiny Chespin though, because I haven't got one of them. I've also got a shiny Cresselia, which I gained for a normal Mew, which is incredible, because I've got a shiny Mew, which is on my team, as you can see here. Wait, there we go. Shiny Mew. And I've also got I used to have a regular Mew, and somebody like really wanted it, and I think, because I would have like probably traded, say, a normal Jirachi or a Manaphy or something, but they showed up with Cresselia, and I was like, oh, okay. Then I was like, hang on a second, that's a shiny Cresselia, so I was like, okay, trade, and you know, I got a shiny Cresselia, which is cool. But anyway, back to the Friend Safari. So I've gotten the Chestnut, which originally wasn't one of them, but I've evolved it into Chestnut. I've got the Ninjask, which originally was a Nincada, and I evolved that into a Ninjask and Shedinja. I guess you can kind of count Sandshrew. I didn't like get it, but I got it from. I traded it for a Pokemon I got in the Friend Safari. I'm not going to count it though. I've also got an Electabuzz. I would have a shiny Luxray, but no, that Luxray decided to leave. Well, not really leave, it made me leave. What else? Or is that it? That could be it. I'm pretty sure there's another one though. Whatever. Mew and Greninja I've actually gotten in trades. Fun fact as well, Mew was the first Mew I gotten. And I asked for it on the GTS, and surprisingly, because I'm pretty sure if you ask them on the GTS, you like never get them. Because like it's a trade only, no, it's not trade only Pokemon, it's a special Pokemon, you can't trade them on the GTS. But for some reason I asked for Mew and I got it, and it might have been because it's shiny, I'm not sure, but I got the Mew, and I got it, and I was like, oh cool, I got Mew, and then, well, I wasn't like, oh cool, I was like, oh my god, that actually works, because I remember I've searched for things, and people have asked for Mew, and like later on, like obviously later on, because there's also people who asked for me, and I saw that before, and I was like, who's gonna give away a Mew? And I literally at one point searched up on YouTube, like giving away Mew for weak Pokemon to see if people would actually do that. And I saw somebody actually give away Mew for a Zigzagoon. Like somebody literally gave a Zigzagoon on the GTS and asked for Mew and got it. And so I was like, okay, hang on a second, that's weird, because I saw on like all of them, like all of the other ones apart from one video, because all the other ones are like trying, but this one was like actually doing it. And one, like, I don't know why, I don't know how, but this guy, he managed to actually give away the Mew, but everyone else couldn't. and for some reason I managed to get a Mew, but because everyone else couldn't, I was like, hang on a second, is this Mew hacked or something? Honestly, I don't care though. It's a shiny Mew. I think it's like level, was it like 60 or maybe 40? It was either 30, 40, 50 or 60 when I got it, and I trained it up to level 100. Obviously it's shiny, so you can't pass that one up. And in trade is when I got my shiny Greninja. It's called Throwable as well, which I think is incredible because it's like the Frubbles. If you don't know, if you haven't seen the anime, in X and Y anyway, Froakie, if you go to like the early episodes when Ash gets Froakie, he has things called Frubbles on, and I think it's the same with Frogadier, but like not as much. But he can actually use these as like non-attacks, like kind of like a move kind of, and it's kind of like String Shot because it doesn't do any damage, but it slows them down, and it can also like, say for instance if somebody's falling and then Froakie or Frogadier throw the Frubble. I think that's like the official name for a Frubble. Like they throw that and then they, fine. They're not. They don't break their skull. They just kind of, they're fine. But that's kind of funny because obviously it's Greninja, and it evolved from that. Because if Greninja still had them, which I think it kind of should, I think it would be cool if it had like some on its arms or something. But I'm not sure. But it's called Throwable, and it's kind of like the Frubbles and Throwable because Greninja's signature move is Water Shoot, and I thought that was incredible, and I can't get rid of it anyway because when you get a traded Pokemon or when you trade a Pokemon, you or the other person can't change the name of the Pokemon, which is so annoying because I would just like for it to be called Greninja because I literally never nickname my Pokemon on X or Omega Ruby, like on my serious games I never nickname them, but on emulators I do. If you don't know why, because I actually don't really know why, but this is kind of my guess. I don't think I like nicknaming Pokemon on normal games like this, because on my black version, on this version, and on Omega Ruby, I literally have no nicknamed Pokemon at all. So, like on this one, the only nicknamed Pokemon I've gotten is the ones I've received in trade, or Japanese ones, which I think is it's kind of like weird, because you'd think that you'd nickname them, and you'd think like you'd nickname shinies, but I don't leave them. I don't leave them. No, I leave them because, especially shiny Pokemon, I don't know why, but I do not like nicknaming shiny Pokemon, because I feel like if I nickname them, then their value is going to go down. Like how my shiny Greninja called Throwable. Like, I like the name, but I feel like its value's gone down a bit. I don't feel like it's a real Greninja, because it's not got Greninja in its name. Like, it's literally Throwable instead of Greninja. Anyway, I just realised I've been in here for so much longer. I think I said like 25 minutes, and it's 27 minutes. But anyway, I'm pretty sure like this now is like 25th minute. Anyway, let's go with one more encounter in here, and then I'll go off and do some chain fishing. I don't know why that took so long to actually just appear. It's a normal Noibat. Could you imagine if on the last encounter I managed to get a shiny? That would be awesome. Anyway, let's run. And let's go chain fishing. Oh, something I need to do actually is get a good rod. I might do that for you because that will give me more choices. Apologies for leaving. I just had to get my phone so I can. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to like Google how to get the good rod, because somehow, even though I've played this game for over a year, completed the National Pokedex apart from like Meloetta, but Meloetta isn't needed to get the shiny charm. So I've completed the National Pokedex, like all of my team apart from my Crobat. If you don't know, that's combi for hoarding counters. I literally got I got the combi for hoarding counters, and the funny thing is I've never actually gotten a shiny Pokemon from a horde, but I'm just kind of keeping it here when I go shiny hunting, because I mean, why not? Anyway, I'm just going to leave that for a second while I go onto the internet and Google, how to get the good rod in Pokemon X. It's probably somewhere like towards the middle of the game, because that's normally when you get the good rod. Like Super Rod's like end of the game, Ultra Rod's like maybe second down, and good rod's normally towards the middle. But anyway, right, my phone's just gone off 10 times. Apologies if that's like all you can hear, just vibrating. Hopefully that's literally not what you can hear, or at least all you can hear. Because if that happened, then Bad. Anyway, how to get the good rod in X. Right, let's see. Old rod's in the aquarium. Super rod. Oh, okay. Okay. Fishing shack on Route 16. There's a fishing shack on Route 16. I did not know that. Alright, let's see which one's Route 16, because I want to get this and I can shiny hunt on that one. Okay, so it's... Oh, there we go, fishing shack. It's literally right there. Okay. I'll go from here because I know which way to go. I didn't even know there was a fishing shack. Like, if I like looked off camera, because I was hunting for this off camera and I just kind of gave up after a while. Actually, I say a while, I was like maybe 10 minutes. Sorry, my voice cracked. 10 minutes! There we go, not instead of 5 minutes. Also, fun fact, I actually came to the town. Dendermill? Is that what it's called? Dendermill? I'm pretty sure it's called Dendermill. Anyway, I came to Dendermill. I actually went to Dendermill and I couldn't find it. Oh no, oh no, it's down, it's down, it's down. It's down. Isn't it? Because I'm pretty sure it's down. Anyway, come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Fishing shack. If I just follow this way, I should be able to get to it. A pumpkin. Oh, cool. I'm not going to shiny hunt for a shiny pumpkin. Well, I could shiny hunt for a shiny pumpkin, but I'm not going to right now. Just because. Like, I would say if it's in the safari zone, because I'm pretty sure its shiny is pretty cool, but right now, can't be bothered. Okay, I don't think it's down here. Is it up here? Please say it's further. Once I've passed it, I'm gonna have to go looking. It's not there. Actually, I think if I use my bike, I can't. Oh no, I can still. I'm used to Gen 4, because like when you use your bicycle, you can't go in the like really long grass, like really tall grass. You can't go into that. Could you imagine though if I just did this and just accidentally found a shiny Pumpkaboo or just a shiny Pokemon? That would be incredible, because well, I mean, why wouldn't it be incredible? It's just a random Pokemon, like full odds. Oh wait, is that a fishing shack? I think it is. Oh, here we go. Is this a fishing shack? I hope it's a fishing shack. I think it is. Is it? Oh, whoops. Let's see. Your best record for consecutive fishing 39 times. Oh, got dive balls. Well, that's useful. At least if I get a Pokemon with that, I can put it in the dive ball. Once you've brought come over, I touch it. Go out there and give it a try. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I'm still on Route 16. Are you serious? Isn't this the fishing shack? The fishing shack. It is. Is there more to this? I hope there is. Are you kidding me? For some reason it says the ghost rot's in the fishing shack, but it's actually given by a fisherman in Cormarine City. Where it is Cormarine? I swear to God if this is wrong as well, because I've come across a wrong thing. Right, Cormarine. It's given by a fisherman. That means they're gonna actually have to physically look for a fisherman. And I kinda don't want to do this right now because I'm shiny hunting, but I want to get this because I'm pretty sure you can get Remoraid's and something, and I want to get a Remoraid because then I've got, you know, I've actually got the thing. Right, is the fisherman like standing outside, or do I have to go into a house? Probably gonna have to go into a house. Okay, right. I'm just gonna look around for the fisherman sprite and just not talk to anybody else because it's not gonna be like an old person is the fisherman. Like, genuinely not, is it? Alright, maybe down here? Nope, okay, right. Not you. Could be up here. Not a... Oh, there's Turner. Let's talk to Turner. J-Meister, do you have a Pokemon with a Dragon Dance move on you right now? If you have a Dragon Dance Pokemon, show it to me, I'll give you something cool. Probably a TM or something, but... Nope. Alright, let's check this house. Because the annoying thing is there's 2 parts to Coral Marine City as well, so that means you're going to have to, you know, do everything different. Fine! Let's go to the other part. Figured it would be in the other part as well, because it's bigger. And for some reason when you fly here you're forced to go to this side, and you can't just go to a different side, which is pretty annoying. Anyway, there we go. Just trying to get that, just make sure that's in shot. Been recording for 35 minutes. That's not bad, but considering I'm going to be shiny hunting for an hour, I want to get as much shiny hunting in as possible, and I want to get a shiny Pokemon. This is not going to house them, but let's check anyway. Oh god, no, I'm out there. That's definitely not going to house them, but I'm probably going to end up randomly getting into like 10 different battles. Okay, you're somebody who gives me TMs for answering questions, but I've completed all of them, so there's no point in me doing that now. Must be over here. Was it you? Please say it's you, please. A wandering young trainer, are you? Let me guess, you want to fish all the Pokemon in the water, right? I'm sure you do, I'll lend you a rod. Ah, yes. Yeah. Nice. Finally got a good rod. Right. That is actually really good, because that means now I can go. I can actually go. You know what? While I'm here, I might as well chain fish in this area. So I need to find an area that's enclosed, because I'm keeping Mew in front, because I don't have anybody with suction cups in the front of my party, because Mew definitely does not have suction cups. Oh, I'm gonna have to put up with these as well. Oh, Tentacool. Could you imagine getting a shiny Tentacool? I actually don't know what shiny Tentacool looks like, so I don't really want to I do not want to like kind of judge it. I do not want to judge it, because you know it might be a cool Pokemon, but I just might never get it because you know I'm talking trash about it. Anyway, definitely no closed area there. So closed off that it's literally not even seen anymore. Right, what's this? Another Tentacool. Okay then. Oh my god. Oh, I just remembered something. This is a story from quite a while ago actually. It's like 6 or 7, probably more than 7 months ago. Actually yeah, because 7 months ago is like December, it happened way back. I'd say maybe about 12 months ago. Because 12 months ago, okay, well, I think this might work. Okay, right, let's register the good rod and try it. Good rod, register, oh. Oh no, that's failed. What I need to do this. Pokeradar, because I don't need that one, deselect that, and then I don't want to use it, I want to register it. And then it looks like I can't use it right now. So, if I go over here, will this let me use it? Okay, so it's this one. I might get bite if I move back a bit. There we go, right. It's a closed area. Right. Let's start chain fishing. If you don't know how chain fishing works, you don't need to get a... Oh yes, you can get Remoraid. Nice, because if I can get a shiny Remoraid, then that means that I can actually have a Remoraid and a Octillery, which is pretty cool. Anyway, if you don't know how all this works, you just literally all that you need to do is just fish like this, and then you need to get it every single time, and every single time you get it, I think it's up to 80, your odds increase. I'm pretty sure it's like guaranteed to get a shiny after 80, because if you don't get it after 80, then it's like, because say for instance, you might not get the shiny you're looking for, but you will, like, most of the time you're going to get a shiny. It's like at best odds, and I'm pretty sure it's like maybe, I think it's like 20% chance of getting a shiny, about like 80% hit. Real easy stuff. Right, out of interest, what can I get with the old rod? Because, fun fact, first Pokemon I got from chain fishing was a shiny Magikarp, my first shiny Magikarp. And I got that literally in only 20 encounters. I counted it out, and it's literally 20 encounters. Love Disc. That's alright. I checked the Super Rod, because I don't want to just like straight up chain for a shiny Remoraid, when maybe I could get like a shiny Sharpedo. Could you imagine that? Getting a shiny Sharpedo with the Super Rod. Anyway, speaking of Super Rod, let's check. Okay. Let's check and see what it is. Alamomola. Alamomola. What a Pokemon. Imagine guessing a shiny Alamomola. Also, I don't know if you guys like this, but a lot of people think Lupdisk should evolve into Alamomola, but it doesn't. Anyway, there's actually a hunt for the shiny Remoraid, because it's best to do that. Because, you know, I think it's just best. Alright, let's go. Oh, we can also get Chinchou? Oh, Lantern is a cool Pokemon. Lantern is actually really cool. Lantern would be a really good Pokemon for us. Okay, right. I'm pretty sure Shiny Chinchou is just a tiny bit lighter, like the sprite's a bit lighter. I'm pretty sure the same's for Lantern, but maybe the sprite, like, well, not the sprite, you know, the colour of the sprite changes for Lantern, like a lot. Well, we could get a Shiny Lantern. Okay, I'm hoping this is the one, because generally it's about like 19 minutes left, like, until exactly an hour, it's about 19 minutes, wait, yeah, like 19 minutes now, until until I like end the stream, whether I get a shiny or not. And I really hope I do, because obviously, who does not want a shiny? Because like, who doesn't? Like, do you not want a shiny? If you don't, then give me every single shiny Pokemon you've got, please. Because that would be cool. Anyway, well, I just thought something cool. I think I might do this actually. Eventually, because I'm gonna do live streams, and I think I'm gonna be doing them on YouTube instead of Twitch, because Twitch apparently it takes a lot of preparation, like maybe a minimum of about £1,500, but like a maximum of like 3 or 4,000, because you're gonna need like a good computer, a good keyboard, like the computer's gonna need to be good to probably render about 60 FPS. Ah, that was too slow. About 60 FPS. Anyway, I just thought it might be a good idea for me to note down every single time I do the thing. And I'm going to do that now, because that way I can keep a track, and say for instance, if I get a shiny Remoraid in let's say 20 encounters, or like maybe 28, then I'll know. Anyway, let's go for it. So 1, I'm going to do the Roman sort of things, you know. You guys don't really need to know that because you can't see it. But if I do get a shiny, then it's good to know, because say for instance, because I got my shiny Magikarp on like 20 encounters, and I got my second shiny Magikarp, I believe it was like maybe close to 30. So it's like, I think it's, oh, okay, Remoraid. I thought, for some reason I thought it was a Seaking. I was like, what? Seaking? Really? No, it's a Remoraid. Anyway, oh whoops, that was accidental. What I've just decided to do, I think this is going to be a lot better for me. I literally just moved the thing. You don't, I don't think you know what it is. It's like oh, actually you might. It's the part of the camera. Oh, I reeled in too slow. God damn it. Right, get rid of that. I just realised I actually forgot to go over the thing with the Remoraid. I'm gonna have to like consecutively remember to write it down. Oh, reeled in too slow again? Are you joking? But no, I just put the thing on the camera so it faces me, because for some reason, for about like 40. Oh, nothing seems to be biting. Okay, thank God that it showed me that now. Honestly. Boom, what is it? Right. I might get a bite and move back a tiny bit. Okay, because I think this is a good enclosed spot. Come on, come on. Oh, God's sake. Right, I'm going to move over here then. I'll find somewhere else. Actually, I need to check my notification because I need to know what it is. Oh, YouTube. What was it? What was it from YouTube? Okay, YouTube like video. Fair enough. Right, I think I'm going to do this for the last like 15 minutes of the video. The bad thing is I need to find a good place to actually chain fish and actually do it like good, if that makes sense. That literally makes no sense at all. But like, do it so it's in an enclosed space, and actually get like, I think you know what I mean, get an actual good chain. Well, here might not be so bad. Maybe in this square. Right. Another tentacle. Shiny tentacle. Could you imagine that? That'd be so good. Just random shiny tentacle. Full odds, shiny tentacle out of absolutely nowhere. Right. Let's go. Can I? Yes, nice. So this should be enclosed enough, so I'm always going to get an encounter. Right. Let's go for one now. One is a Remoraid. Actually, it's probably best if I put down the markings after I've seen the Pokemon, because if I get a shiny, I'm not going to count that. So say if it's like 23 encounters, then I get the shiny. I'm not going to count it as 24. I'm just going to count it as 23, then shiny, if that makes sense. Anyway, the good thing about me getting the good one is now I can actually get a shiny Remoraid and hopefully add it to the hopefully add it to the sort of collection. And if I get another shiny Remoraid, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it away to you guys. I'm actually going to do that. If I get another shiny, because say if I have a duplicate shiny that I don't need, so say for instance, if I somehow manage to get like 3 or 4 shiny Remoraid, or because if I get another shiny Magikarp, I'm going to evolve that into Gyarados. So you know I have the full set of Magikarp evolution line again. But say for instance, if I get another shiny Magikarp, I'll give it away to you guys. Okay, a normal Chinchou, right. And the way I'll do that, and that'll be explained, say for instance, if that does happen, it'll be explained in more detail. I'll explain it briefly now. So what I'm thinking will happen is, I'll mention in the stream and in the reaction, which will go up afterwards if I get a shiny Pokemon. So say for instance, if in this stream I manage to get a shiny, which I don't think I will, because I've only got like I'd say about maybe 10 minutes left. It's like 47 minutes in now, but I think it would be best if I stop towards the mark of like 55 minutes, or just like keep going, head to a Pokemon Center or something, save, or just saving this part because like why not? Or I'll just end the stream. Or yeah, I say stream, it's not even a stream. I'll just like end the video and then go from there. Right, that's a 5th encounter. So we know we somehow managed to keep up the chain for 5 turns, which is good. It's a good sign. I think this is like enclosed enough. I think I'm just gonna stay here. Maybe. Are you kidding me? Just after I say we've managed to keep this chain up for like 5 times. That's so good. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah, lose. Right, great. Redoing the chain. Right. Normal Chinchou. Okay. I don't know what I'd like more. I think I'd like the Remoraid more, but getting a shiny Chinchou would be pretty cool. Because that way, obviously I can have the full set, and Remoraid is going to be so much more easy to figure out whether it's shiny or not, because shiny Remoraid is like bright purple. Like literally, it's like really bright purple. Well, I say really bright. It's like not really really bright, but instead of like the grey, like the greyish blue colour that normal Remoraid is, it's actually it's actually like purple. So I'm gonna be able to tell that apart. But a Chinchou, God no, that's like just a tiny bit lighter. So pretty much that means for a Remoraid I can maybe look away then look back or something. Say for instance if I look away, say for instance if I'm looking away and then I look back at the screen, and then I see that it's so say for instance if I miss the incoming things, so say if it's a shiny and I miss the sparkles, then that means if I look away or something and then look back and it's a shiny Remoraid, I'll be able to tell because it's purple. So you know, freak out and all that. You know, simple. But if it's a shiny Chinchou, I won't be able to tell because it's too far away for me to be able to tell if it's light or not. So I'll probably end up running away. So for shiny Chinchou. What? Oh my god! Speaking of shiny Chinchou, I don't know if you saw that. This is a shiny Chinchou. It's literally the exact same, but the sparkles came up. That's the, that's after the third one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I was doubting this stream. I was doubting it. I don't know if the camera picked it up like this, but oh my god, I'm not gonna bother with anything. I'm using my pencil as a stylus because it works. Pokeball, Quick Ball. Can you like look at that on the top screen? Don't know if you can see it well. It's like no different with the colour. And let's go with the Quick Ball. Oh my god, that scared me so much. I was literally like, also, how weird is that? This is kind of freaky. I was just talking about how if I looked away and looked back, say for instance I was like demonstrating, even though you can't see, I was actually looking away and looking back, and I was saying like, wouldn't it be so weird? Oh my god, like I said I wouldn't be able to tell the difference, and I looked back after like fishing because I knew that I'm not going to look away, and I looked back. It's been transferred to bug, lol, of all things. Oh my god, do we carry on? Well, the chain's broken, so it's not like I'm going to be able to do anything. Yeah, let's go back, let's go back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was so good. That was so... I'm not going to go back there. Where's a good place for the Pokemon? Let's go to Collude, because I think the next time, like the next stream, I'm going to do, Friend Safari. Oh, I say stream, it's not a stream, it's a video. Which is when I, Shiny Hunt next. Oh my god, that actually scared me a lot. I do not believe that. Oh, my cough's come back as well, that's great. Like when we go back to admire the Chinchou. But anyway, if you can't see it, on this there is the shiny sparkle. Like, you can't see it. Wait, I'll move this up, see if you can see it better. Great, you literally can't see a thing. Oh, there we go. There's a shiny. I think you can see the star on there, the red star. But oh my god, that is so good. It's got Bubble, Confusory, Spark, and Takedown. It's a female Chinchou with Volt Absorb. That's not a bad thing. Right, let's move you over to my shiny box. Right, here we go. Let's see the shinies I've got. Magikarp, Ninjask, Sandshrew, Octillery, there's a Cresselia, Electabuzz, my Chestnut. Did I call it Claw? I don't know, I might have done that actually. Chestnut, and Chinchou, and then here I've got my Mew and my that's Crobat. Greninja. Oh my god, that's so good. I actually got a shiny in my first stream. Yay! It's not a stream, it's a video. I need to stop doing that. Right, save. Save. Actually, when you think about it, this video has actually been really good. I've got a shiny Chinchou, and I've managed to get a good rod. Oh my god. That Chinchou though, that one is so creepy. Like, if you want to know why I think it's creepy, it's because I was explaining, I was saying, if it's a shiny Remoraid, I'll be able to tell, because, you know, it's literally only, it's like purple instead of the sort of bluish grey. But if it's a shiny Chinchou, I'll barely be able to tell because it's like the same colour. And while I was doing the thing, I was like looking away to demonstrate, even though you can't see. Oh my god, that was like really weird, because I was looking away and then I looked back and that's the fishing thing and all that. And I looked at the encounter, shiny Chinchou. And I was just saying, I'll barely be able to tell the difference. And you literally cannot tell the difference. The proof is there, you cannot tell the difference. Oh my god, like, the thing is, this is what like baffles me. That was after the third encounter. That was literally only like that was pretty much the fourth encounter while the chaining for shinies, lol. But that was actually right. I ended up saying, nearly saying, chaining for Chinese. I don't know why I went, but I just went to kind of make fun of myself. I actually said chaining for Chinese. But that is really creepy. That's really creepy. Why? Why did it have to happen like that? Couldn't it have just happened where I'm just like, maybe. Well, I'm glad I got a shiny in the stream because I was starting to doubt it. It's like, you know, get to the last 10 minutes and like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna get a shiny in the stream. It's gonna have to be It's not a stream, it's a video. But you're like, I'm probably gonna put in a shiny in this video. It's like 10 minutes left before it reaches an hour, and that's like where I'm gonna finish it. And it just so happens that I managed to actually get one after like the third encounter. It's like third one happens. I think it was like a Chinchou or something. Or it was like Remoraid, Chinchou, and it's like Chinchou shiny. Oh my god, that's so good, so good. I'm still shocked. Like when the shiny Luxio came up, like even though that ended up roaring away, I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. This actually looks really good. I'm catching it. The shock lasted for maybe about a minute, but for the Chinchou, it's lasted for like 5. Oh my god, right. I'm just going to end the stream here. I've saved the game. I'm going to resave it. Literally resaving it. Look. Resaving it right now. Anyway, resave. Okay, yeah, I'm going to end this. So, oh, that is so weird. I'm still freaked out, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have also enjoyed seeing me find the shiny Chinchou. Christ, that was incredible. And if you had, you should hit that like button and subscribe button, as it helps out the channel a lot. That's it for now, so keep on catching.